unpredictable. I don't know what he'll do. And he's linked up with some of the worst people who don't like his brother. So I don't know what his motive would be for wanting to be up in my house if I'm this bad mom and you hate me. And what is he really doing for Keith? How many times do y'all hear him talking about his brother? He'd just get on there and dog me out all the time.
When he does regard Keith, he has...
It's lies.
He has said some pretty colorful things, some interesting things. He has said things like, on one hand,
listen to me, Tommy. I'm going to stop you right there. Kevin has not seen his brother.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now listen. So whatever he has said, don't listen to it. He ain't seen him. He ain't seen him. He has not seen him. Gabby has seen her dad. Aaliyah been here and saw her dad. Aaliyah been here. She seen her dad come down the steps. She told y'all. He talked. He feed himself. His mind is there. What people don't understand is he really had a bad head injury from this accident. His body is recovered, but his mind, it takes it a little longer. But he knows everybody. He know his uncles. He know his children. He know his girl. He still calls Shay my lady. That's my girl. Who your girl, Keith, Shay? Who is Shay's children? He'll name them.
So just a quick update on his condition now, Ms. Regina. He is doing okay. He's doing well. Is he doing good?
He is doing well. You know what? The biggest obstacle that Keith faced today is not seeing his children. His depression has slowed him down. To where he just don't have that thrive that he used to have. You know what I mean? He truly misses his children. And I got him a phone and put all of their numbers in his phone. Keith know how to push buttons on his phone. And don't you know every single number is disconnected? It's no longer in service. And I can understand, okay, y'all hate Granny. But Granny ain't never told. At one time I did say I ain't want nobody, none of the kids, because they was on there. And I was in my feelings. And I was wrong. And I apologize. I was wrong for this, y'all. But I'm human too. And I'm dealing with a lot. Seeing my baby boy going through this and trying to keep him motivated to recover.
By yourself. Like all of this.
Alone. By myself. I am doing this by myself. 90% of the time. And so for his kids, knowing that their dad want to see them, won't come, it breaks my heart. And I can't make them come. You know what I'm saying? All I can do is wait on them. Now, Gabby have called or text. This Gabby, I want to see my dad. Whenever you want, just call me. Let me know. Your dad was asking for you. Whenever he asked for one of them, I try to find them, And when Gabby came over, Gabby let her sister talk to him on the phone and her mom. You know what I mean? I don't care who don't like me. What about Keith? Don't you love him? Don't y'all care about him?
I was going to ask, what part does the kids' mothers play? I know a lot of his kids are getting up in age. But they're the ones who are still school age or underage. What part does their mom play in visiting Keith?
I don't really know because, again, I don't talk to none of them. I really don't know. I can assume what I think it is, but like I said, I only want to speak facts, so I don't know. I know that his children are all teenagers. Except for the one baby, the little one out of town. Now, she calls all the time and let Kaden, her baby, talk to Keith. on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And that's between him and Kalino. Them the only ones. Now, Kalino's family, Kalino's mother and sisters and stuff, they see Keith.
Mm-hmm.
They come over and see Keith. But the rest of them, I don't know. I don't know why they don't. They all old enough. If they can go to proms and go to basketball games and do all this stuff, they know how to say, "Can't you drop me off so I can go see my dad?"
Mm-hmm.
Or can I? If I call Granny, can I don't have nothing against my grandkids, but I'm not one to be trying to.
Have you tried to maybe take Keith where they are, for instance? Like, does any of them have like football, basketball games?
I took Keith to one of Gabby's track meets when it was warm. I took him to one of her track meets. But other than that, we just sat in the car to go and watch her play. But he couldn't really see her, because we in the car in the parking lot. But Gabby, the only one, really do make an effort to see her dad, and really, she don't make a big stink out of it. She, done went back and told a lie, but she clean it up. She's an influencer. Gabby is, she's a follower, I should say. But she's the only one that I think, from just coming to the house and stuff, she really do miss her dad.
Mm-hmm.
And she's the only one that, since I said, I was sorry to my grandkids and y'all can come and see y'all dads whenever y'all want, she's the only one that has, reached out on that platform, to really see him.
I do feel sorry for you, Ms. Regina. I do. I honestly do, right? But at some point, I feel like you're gonna have to, I don't know, you're gonna have to just put certain things aside if you definitely want it to work. You know what I'm saying? Especially not only for the children, but for Keith's sake too.
That I put aside.
Yeah,
what do you suggest I put aside? Because I've done everything I can. I can't take Keith a lot of places because I got people following me in my car, and I've had people going up to his doctor's office and all kind of stuff because of all of the information. I've had to shut down all the Keith medical records and everything because people finding out this and that. So my only goal is to make sure that Keith's privacy to heal is respected and that I keep him safe. And so anybody that would cause him or make me feel that they're not safe for him to be around, I'm not going to deal with it. And while I say that, let me tell you this. It's one guy that got out of jail. Now, this guy that got out of jail, did he reach out to you, Tommy, that Dion guy?
He did not. What he did was,
well, however he,
honestly, to this day, I don't know how he got your number. I don't know
how he got it, but he called.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Keith told me that was his boy.
Mm-hmm.
I said, Keith, do you know somebody named Dion? He said, yeah. I said, is he your friend or is he an enemy? He said, that's my boy. I said, he is? He said, yeah. I said, where you know him from? He said, he came over, he come over my house. And so that's why I talked to him. Well, I talked to Tommy. I said, Tommy, Keith said he know Dion. I said, because see, I don't know if Keith really know these people or don't, because remember, I wasn't around Keith and all his friends, and she ain't here to help me no more. So I don't know who is who. So when I talked to Tommy, and Tommy like, yeah, Dion is his friend. And so I said, well, Keith, I said, he want to talk to Keith. So Tommy, I don't know if you was on the phone or what, but when I talked to Dion, and I was telling him, well, yeah, let's see what we can do. Give it a little time. And I was going to let him come and see Keith. And then the next thing I know, he done took the conversation on social media and told all these lies. Oh, I was trying to get him to do a Cash App. And I never asked that boy about no Cash App. And so how do I know? You tell me, Grandma D, what do I need to set aside? And why? And under the circumstances. What else can I do?
I don't, I don't, when I say that, because I mean, it seems like the family is really just dysfunctional. It sounds like it's a lot of. eh,
They've never been around me. We don't have the type of family. We don't have family dinners, family Christmases, Thanksgiving. We don't do none of that. Since Keith been sick, I have invited my family to my house. I would cook a big meal and I tell them, y'all come over, bring the nieces. None of them would come. My older brothers would come, they girlfriends. I even invited Shay to come. And they would come, but none of the nephews and none of the nieces, none of them would come. So I've done everything I can. I took them by Buki's for Christmas. That went crazy. I was cooking dinner at my house. That went crazy. I've even had them at my new house out in Maumee. It ain't nothing else. And we have never been that type of family where we all just hung out. And that, even when Keith was doing his thing, Keith didn't really hang around his cousins. Keith was always on. He was never around Delano. Him and Delano never hung out. The only time Delano and Keith got together was when Keith was trying to reach out to him to try to establish their relationship. Because Keith always wanted to be close to Delano. But Delano always looked at Keith as the little brother, and he don't like that. It's like, I'm not a little boy. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm doing me now. Mm-hmm. Why can't we just be adult brothers? That's what Keith always wanted with Delano. When they went out on the boat just before the accident, Ghost won't tell the truth. Ghost told me and Shay. Keith said, "I'll never try it again."
Okay, Ms. Regina, I'm getting ready to get a little. I'm really becoming a little agitated right now because on my side there's a lot of BS going on. First of all, I'm not slow. Okay, I'm trying to remain respectful to Ms. Regina. Don't piss me the fuck off over here, okay? So let's jump into it because I'm getting sick of this shit, right? So let's get into it. How about this? So, Ms. Regina, I have a few questions from the audience and people would like to ask, right? Let's get into it. Okay? Because enough is enough. Since y'all want to wake it up and y'all want me to turn the fuck up in this bitch, let's get it. Fuck all this, bitch. It's time to get into character now. Fuck out of here. Y'all got me fucked up. So, Ms. Regina, some of your people want to know, some of the people or Keith's people want to know, when are you going to let us hear an audio of him? When are you going to let him come to the phone or say hello to all of his people that have been supporting him all these years? When is that going to happen?
When he's ready to do that. When Keith say he want to talk to somebody on social media, I promise you all, I will let that happen. I'm not hiding Keith from nobody. All I want is to respect his privacy.
Okay, let's jump into the next one. No, don't tell me no, because I'm sick of the bullshit. Don't tell me no. Shut up. Y'all, these are questions that y'all want to ask. Let's go.
They're pressuring him to ask these questions. You've already answered these like in the past, but they're pressuring him to ask these questions. So,
and respectfully,
when was the last time the daughter was able to see him? What about Shay? That was another question. I'm not sure which daughter, but they said when was the last time the daughter was able to see him? And what about Shay? They didn't specify what daughter.
When it comes to Shay, Keith still calls Shay his girl. Okay. And Shay does not. If Shay wanted to see Keith, I don't have a problem with Shay seeing Keith. Not at all. My thing is, as long as she don't come in here trying to record him with no type of recording devices, I mean, I'm doing serious pat downs. When the last time Aaliyah came, when we went to court on October 24th, me and Aaliyah was able to sit down and come to an agreement that you can come and see your dad as long as you don't bring nothing in my house trying to record him to take back to social. I even told her you can stay on social media. I don't care. You can go back and lie, which is what she did. I don't care. As long as you ain't got no photos of him to put on social media without his permission, I don't care what you go back to social media and say, because social media is just social media. What did Aaliyah do? She came here, came in my house with her laptop with it open. Now, who come to anybody's house with a laptop open and I mean, and I was upstairs. My sister was downstairs when she came in. My sister don't know what's going on because I don't talk to Keith or my family about all of this stuff that's happening. Like, I don't tell Keith what Shay did. I don't tell Keith what Ghost did. I don't tell him none of that because my thing is to keep him focused on getting better. So when Aaliyah come in, she come up the steps. My back is to her. She got the laptop up, just like the camera part of the laptop, just zooming around and out. And I said, "What is this?" I said, "No." I said, "We already had that talk. Turn it off." "Oh, I was just trying to see if you had." I said, "Turn it off and go put it in your car now." Now I could have told her, "You ain't coming back in here." But I didn't do that. I still let her come back in, visit with her dad. She said she was here 6 hours. Aaliyah probably was here maybe 40 minutes with her dad. The rest of the time, she wasn't here visiting Keith. So, but every time somebody come, they go back to social media with some drama. Long as they ain't got no photos, I don't care. Because I know Keith is doing well. I know Keith is healing. I know he's going to get better. I know he is going to be better. Now, will he be that same person y'all once knew? Probably not. Mm-hmm. Because of the head injury. Mm-hmm. He probably won't. And he have anxiety and aggression. And a lot of that is because he he ain't capable of doing what he used to do. Where they trying to tell y'all he incapacitated, he's not incapacitated. Keith can walk. He walks with a stand-up walker. He was on one side, it wasn't moving at all, his left side. Now he got total movement on his left side. Mm-hmm. So don't believe the hype. That's all I'm saying. If people quit lying, that's why I don't want nobody around him because it's bad enough he got to deal with his recovery.
So is he aware of the app, Ms. Regina? Is he still aware of the app and the app that he once was on? Is he? Okay, so he is. Okay.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Yes, he is. He's aware of Ego.
If I may tell this, when I go sometimes, I'll play a lot of him. In his more powerful moments, or what I view as powerful, because it is important that he really remember and see who he is, and just to see like his reaction. He know who he is. He remembers. So I'll play a lot of him in Nature Boy, because those were like real grown man discussions where he was like really, in his lion mode, and the smile that come across his face. And I hate
that song that he made, that rap song he made too. He sing it word for word. Yeah. When you play it, he sing it word for word. He sing Boys to Men song when he listening to the radio. He be in there singing. Keith ain't crazy. He just delayed. His mind, is delayed, but it's there. And everybody who have interviewed him, the Guardian ad litem that comes now, all of it, why are they saying that he's incapacitated? He's not.
The Guardian ad litem is the third party who you hear them speaking about a lot.
That now they got this lady coming into the house in our business. And I'm kind of glad that, I agreed to having her come, hoping that this would kill some of the noise, And right now, what do they do behind the scenes? Aaliyah that gave her number to all these people, and they calling her. Well, I want to be able to get the paternity test for my son, and I want all the stuff that they couldn't get done through me. They're trying to get it done through her. It ain't gonna happen. I worked with that massacre girl. I talked to her very nicely. I was willing to go and get Keith swabbed to find out is this his child and everything. But then what does she do? She go and get on social media on a platform with somebody that don't like. I told her, just don't do this. Don't get on. So you ask her, what's more important to you, knowing that he your baby's daddy, or you being able to prove he the daddy so you can get content? Which one is it? So why should I worry myself with that whole situation if you ain't willing to just be respectful with the condition that Keith is in right now? So no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing nothing for nobody who's showing me that they don't have the intelligence to understand this is a serious situation we're dealing with Keith right now. His health and safety and privacy is the only thing that matters to me. I'm not doing anything I'm doing to be mean or to be hateful to someone. I'm not going to let none of his enemies near him. Dale, Brandon, all of them people that don't like him, y'all don't like the alter ego of him, the Pastor P. This is Keith Jones. This is a real person that had a real accident that could have took him out. The doctor said the only thing saved him was the fact that he was in such good physical health. He has 0 body fat. Anybody else, they would have been done.